Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. Today we are going to go thrifting together. I'm going to take you all along with me. I know a lot of you enjoy more of the vlog style videos, so that is what we're going to do today. And I find I've been going to kind of my bigger thrift stores much more frequently. So I thought today we would go to Goodwill and Salvation Army and see what we can find. And a lot of comments that I get are, I wish my stores were like yours. And I thought this would be kind of a realistic thrift with me, and we'll just see what we can find together. Started the morning off really slow. I'm taking things nice and relaxed lately as I prep for summer. And one of the things that I'm doing for the summer is I gave up scrolling social media, which is actually so freeing. If you ever get the opportunity or feel the call to kind of pull back from social media, I feel like I have so much more time in my day. One of the things I do miss from scrolling is kind of that unwinding feeling that you can get from it. So I am very excited to share today's video sponsor, June's Journey, because this has been a great way to unwind. June's Journey is a free mobile game that you can download directly to your device, where you work through the most beautiful scenes to find hidden objects. Each new scene takes you further through the story. It's a mystery story, and there's so many different secrets to be found. I love all the different characters that each chapter introduces. You can also customize and remodel your mansion and garden island, move things around. It's just really fun and carefree. I feel so relaxed when I play this game, and I also love that it's free and you can download it to Android, iOS mobile devices, or you can even play on PC through Facebook games. So thank you again to June's Journey for sponsoring today's video. I will have the link in my description box. The game is completely free to download. You can also scan the QR code that it's on the screen, and hopefully you enjoy it as much as I have been. It's been so great to have that instead of the mindless scrolling. But I am going to now head out. We're gonna go to Goodwill and Salvation Army, and then of course I will share anything that I find, and then kind of in the moment, a really realistic thrift with me, and we'll just see what gems we can find today. So let's head there now. Made it to the Goodwill, and like I said, this is a very realistic thrift with me. I know that some stores do look like this, some even more bare. So I thought this would be fun just to search around and see what we can find. Starting off with this tea and coffee set, I thought this was really awesome and such a great price. This would be a great gift. It was brand new and so nice for entertaining to have kind of a nice matching set to do a French press coffee or a tea. I also loved this geometric mirror. I thought that was so cool. I couldn't think of somewhere to put it in my home, but I thought that was such a great find. Also found these beautiful brass candlesticks. Gorgeous, $2.99 a piece. I did leave them behind because we all know that I have quite the collection, so I left them for someone else to take, but such a great find. Also, these frames were beautiful. I loved this Christmas scene. Dare I say, I'm getting into the holiday spirit. I'll show you, there's like a huge Christmas section in this store. But I thought these were absolutely beautiful. They had a great lamp selection. Just have to look and move things around, and you do find a few gems. I loved this mug, and at 99 cents, that is a great price, especially compared to thrifting at bigger stores. I do find the pricing just so much better at these smaller Goodwill, Salvation Army stores. for sure. So just looking through, I also feel like you can find older items here, like more vintage pieces. So I do take my time, again, moving things around and just having a really good look. Speaking of old and vintage, look at this beautiful sewing table. This was absolutely gorgeous. If I knew how to sew, maybe this is something that I would pick up. I just thought it was really pretty and had so much character, and it was expensive. It was $99, but I'm sure this is worth way more. Just finished in Goodwill, and right before we head off to the Salvation Army, I thought I would just share my find. I found this beautiful, perfect condition. It looks like it's never even been used Anthropologie mug. Most people call me Liz, so I thought this was perfect, and I'm always up for a new mug. So this was a great find. For 99 cents, these go resale for like 10 to 15. So I was happy to find that one for 99 cents. So let's head to the Salvation Army now and see what we can find. Love this store. I really enjoy all of the aisles that it has. You can see it's just filled with beautiful old pieces. And this store is in an older part of a small town, which is a big tip I have, is if you can thrift in like affluent cities or towns and go to like the older parts, that's where I feel like you find a lot of the older vintage pieces. Loved that braided picture frame. I thought that was so pretty, but I'm just going through, taking my time and really just enjoying the hunt. I loved this dough bowl. I thought it was so pretty. I also loved this natural wood bowl. It was 99 cents. I do have quite a lot of wood bowls, including I actually have a set of these bowls. I picked them up, I think, for a lot less, maybe 99 cents each. The store was charging $1.99 each. So I did go ahead and leave them. I loved this bowl. This was beautiful. It looked like it was handmade. It was a terracotta material. I really hemmed and hawed about it. I was like, I could be a fruit bowl. I could do so many things with it, but I did leave it behind. Again, just trying to be really smart and not buy everything. Also, what are the chances I find another Anthropologie mug with my initial? Finished in the Salvation Army, and I just picked up a couple of things. The first one is this essential oil holder. I thought this was so pretty, simple, and just great for organization of our roller balls. We use a lot of essential oils in our home, so it's just good to have. We're always like going through all of them to find the ones that we need, and we use kind of the same ones regularly. So I thought this was perfect for organization, and it was only $1.99. And then I got this dough bowl. I can never turn down a wood dough bowl. So many uses. This was only $2.99. I could put artichokes in it and kind of have it out on display. And that's like my favorite kind of decorating, especially right now, trying to keep things really simple for the summer, is decorating functionally, like fruit that we're gonna consume. Maybe peaches would be beautiful on here. Feeling very inspired by this dough bowl. So very happy that I found that. And I actually decided we're gonna go to one more store because it's just down the street. So why not check it out, see what we can find, and then that will be our last stop. So let's continue this thrifting adventure and head to Value Village. Made my way to Value Village, and it's so interesting. Right away, you can see the price difference. I loved this. I thought this was so pretty. This was actually only $5.99, and the amount of floral you got from this, I thought would be so beautiful to put in a wreath. So thinking outside the box on that one, but I thought that lantern was really cool. I'm not sure if that is like really old. If you know anything about it, let me know down below, but it looked really, really cool. It was $9.99 though. So again, I feel like that at Goodwill or the Salvation Army would have been like the $5 mark. So it definitely is much higher. Here is a really sweet vintage crumb catcher. I love this brass and silverware section. So this is just a great comparison too of the different stores, these kind of bigger thrift stores. They are more organized, but you do pay for it, I feel like, in the pricing. So, and it isn't, I mean, I'm going to not say it's not as fun to hunt because it is still fun, but those smaller stores, there really is more of a thrift thrill because you do have to find those diamonds in the rough. Really enjoy looking for clothes at the thrift store more and more lately, and it is definitely like you have to take your time, but a quick little hack I have for you is see how the pants are organized like this. I just will quickly go through and see if there are brands that I'm interested in. That way I'm not spending my time like looking for washes. I specifically look for the brands, and then if it's a wash that I like, once I pull it out, then I go ahead and bring it home. Okay, I'm back home from our thrifting adventure, and I thought I would share what I found at Value Village, and then I also did some thrifting with my family on the weekend and got a couple things, so I thought I would include that in today's video as well. So I found some Levi's denim at Value Village just now. These are perfectly my size. I love the bottom on them. I like that they're not skinny, they're just like a straight leg. I like the fringe and just the overall feel. Ever since I thrifted my first pair of Levi's a few months ago, I am obsessed and always on the hunt. And like I shared in the thrifting portion, I feel like I have my process to a science in how I search for name brand denim. So happy to have found these, and they were only $12.99, and they also, of course, I had my 20% off coupon, so I saved an additional amount of money as well. On the weekend, I found this brand new, beautiful tote bag, and my daughter actually pointed it out because my family knows I love Disney, and there's a Settle Mini here, and there's a Mickey here, and there's also Daffy Duck. And yeah, I just love it. I love how it's Disney, but it's not over the top Disney. I love the handles on it. Such a good find. We already used it yesterday. It's like brand new condition. I don't even think it was used. And it is from the Disney parks. It has the tag on the inside. So this was definitely a good find, and I picked it up for $11. We also had a coupon, so it was a perfect find for me, and I'm so happy that I found it. And then I've been thrifting a lot of hats lately, but I couldn't pass up this classic Jay's hat. This is like classic vintage style J's with the color. I love it. It was only $5.49. It was such a good find. I couldn't pass it up. So happy that I found this. So that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. I had so much fun today thrifting and checking out all of the stores. I just find it so relaxing and enjoyable, and I hope that you felt that way too. I wanna thank June's Journey again for sponsoring today's video, and don't forget to download the game, check it out. A great way to unwind, and I hope you enjoy it. And I can't wait to see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.